forget what it is. Maybe this?
All right, so this is the Humane AI pin.
Oh, it is shit, yeah, I saw that.
Nails.
And a really, really interesting form factor of
Chat.
an ultra futuristic wearable
Hey, wanna
computer.
come over?
So in a time of all these crazy gadgets and Vision Pro and wearable glasses, it's so sick that we get so many genuinely new first generation products like this to give a
Chat, here's an interesting take, chat. Yes, you might not like this take.
Wearable
Chat, here's an interesting take. You know what would be better, chat? Than
makes no
this
sense.
computing, if instead you left your computer on and it had internet or whatever, and it used your phone or your computer to do computation or whatever, and it just, does that make sense?
shot. Unfortunately, it's also the new worst product I think I've ever reviewed in its current
that what it
state.
is already?
There's just so many things bad about it. It's so bad, in fact, that I think it's actually kind of distracting to like understand what the point of the device is as we go through it. So I'm gonna have to separate it out for this video. First, I'm gonna tell you what it is and what it's supposed to do, and then I'll tell you what my experience has actually been.
There's no one with this idea. No, there isn't. You use the cloud. So I know this is slow. If it's slow, if you use the cloud or your computer from a distance or whatever, this produce the result or the result. Isn't that just faster?
So this thing is
It only takes a second to delay.
wearable computer with an AI inside that can help you throughout your day. It's about the size of a large watch. It has a camera and a microphone and can interact with the world around you. But in case you can't use that as input, there's also a touchpad and a projector inside with this super new style of gesture control with the projection on your hand. It costs $700 plus a $24 a month subscription plan for the data that comes with it and all the services and all the online storage.
Wait, it does
yeah,
use online. Anything.
$700 plus a subscription. It's already a fun start. But so one of the big things off the top is this does not pair to your smartphone at all. This is its own standalone device with its own internet connection, with its own phone number. And so this little AI assistant just goes everywhere with you. It's always connected. And you can choose how much or how little to use it alongside your smartphone. So, you know, on its face, maybe that's kind of a cool idea, at least. Like, the idea is you talk to it like a person. It answers questions. It gives you historical facts or personalized recommendations, or helps you out with things like brainstorming or remembering things. It can make phone calls and send text messages, a ton of stuff. The unfortunate reality, though, is this thing is too much of a pain to use to actually want to do most of that stuff alongside your phone, but we'll get there.
You can just get that for free, dude.
All right, let me actually start with the hardware. This little thing, the build of this thing is actually impressive. Like, genuinely, I think if you're looking for a reason to feel like you're not getting ripped off, the hardware packaging actually kind of accomplishes that. Like, this pin is solid. It's aluminum. It's dense feeling. There's 3 colors, actually. There's all matte black, which is the cheapest one, or for $100 more, you can get white or this black and silver one that I'm using.
Oh, wow.
And then there's a lot of sensors packed up there.
For
there's
just
a camera,
$100,
there's microphones, there's lights, there's a tiny class 2 laser projector. So this whole thing is like really densely packed. And then the magnets also that connect everything are super strong. So the back of this pin is called a booster. It's another battery. So it's got its own internal battery. I want to see it in action. Once you attach it to your clothes, it cleverly, through your clothes, magnetizes there, makes a nice sound when you do, and that's how you get it attached. So you get 2 of these boosters, and since there's the internal battery, you can literally hot swap between them so the thing stays alive. Very clever. And then it also comes with this extremely well-made and also very, very reflective charging case. So you can pop it in there, or just your battery in there, keep it topped off. That charges via USB Type-C. This thing is nice. And it also comes with this like desktop charging puck where you can magnetize in the battery or the whole thing, the pen and the booster at the same time. So that is a lot of charging and battery related accessories, but they all come with it. Man. And you know, it's also got these.
Now you gotta charge your phone, your laptop, your earbuds, your scanner, your Neuralink and shit like that, brother.
Lights up at the top here that light up anytime you're doing anything. And there's also a small pin light notification for when there's something waiting for you. So between the weight of the parts and the strength of the magnets, how it all slaps together, like you can tell that a lot of effort was put into the craftsmanship of this product, which I very much appreciate. It's the best part of the pin. By
Remember the beeper pager? People know what were those hideous things. Dude, the thing is though is that at the time pagers were really fucking useful though. Dude, I don't think you understand it. Dude, pagers were fucking dank though.
Okay, I want you to forget about the smartphone in your pocket for a second. Like, just for a minute, just pretend that doesn't exist. Ignore it, right? This little pin can do a lot of stuff and is very helpful. So again, think of this thing as an AI assistant that's like by your side all the time with you. So you can ask it.
You guys don't know what are pagers? It's like chat. Isn't that where it's like a call, but it's like I think what people will call on it, and it gives you like a reminder or like it gives you a reminder that somebody called or something like that or whatever, and then so that you hear it, it's like, okay, yeah, somebody called or whatever, and then you call them back later, right? Easy.
Things. It doesn't have a wake word. It only turns the mic on and listens when you touch
What do you do then? It would just buzz. It would just buzz.
it. So you can go, how tall is the Empire State Building? And then when you let go, it starts sending that query off to the crowd.
The Empire State Building is 1,454 feet tall to the tip.
The cloud, and then gets you an answer, which is great. And it also is multimodal, so that means it can look at the camera and see things and interact with the world around you. So look and tell me what you see. So it'll scan the room, use the cloud again. That little noise was it taking a little image, sending that image to the cloud, analyzing it, getting it back, then deciding what to tell me.
You are sitting in front of a camera and a laptop.
It's so fucking slow.
The camera is on a tripod and pointed at you. The laptop is open and you are looking at it. There are 3 pictures of dogs on the wall behind you. There is a window to the left.
Chat, this is not just me, chat, this is the world. Everybody chat is ADHD'd out the wazoo. Nobody will go around going stop moving and just wait for shit to load up. Nobody fucking doing that shit, dude.
The camera. There is a boom mic on the table in front of you. There is a red carpet on the floor.
Great. The camera can also take pictures or up to 15-second videos, which it auto-uploads while charging.
Oh,
it can also
blind
remember
people!
things you
It's
tell it
heavy,
to
so
remember.
it ruins
What's in
your
front of
fucking
me?
clothes.
Nothing. Empty space. 8 feet. What's in front of me? Nothing. 7 feet. Like, dude, it's just like living on lag. When you can just go. Bro, blind people, dude, they fucking rush down the street like fucking Ferraris, dude. Have you seen an actual blind people with a sticky? They go. Bro, they're not gonna go. Box. Tell me what is front. They don't fucking wait for that shit. Are you sucking?
Remember? And all these things will show up in the Humane Center. So it's like this online
what?
web portal for all things connected.
Cells.
Cells.
Have you ever been in an institution? Cells.
Cells.
Do they keep you in a cell? Cells.
Cells.
When you're not.
To the pin. There's no app, it's just the
That's
website. So there you can see a whole history of who you've called and texted and what you've listened to and what answers it gave to your most recent requests and all the things you told it to remember. It is pretty well rounded. I think probably its best tech demo feature though is the translate back and forth. You got a 2-finger gesture. You can go.
You know what, chat?
Donde está la Biblia?
You know what, chat? What I wouldn't mind, actually, chat. I know it sounds kind of boring. A little pin, a little dot, a little thing that you wear, right? And on your phone, when you click the volume button or whatever, or a button you set up, it takes like a picture of what you see, right? Instead of going, cling, cling, take your phone, do click. It would be kind of cool sometimes. So, oh, this is kind of cool. You go over your pocket, you go, click, and it takes a picture of what you see, or whatever. And then
Biblioteca.
and then you can say, yo guys, look what I saw today. And boom, we saw that.
Where's the
Boom, boom, boom.
So it auto just
What,
takes
I
the
didn't take your
language,
phone out.
translates it to English, and the person who speaks back can translate back as long as you hold on
Oh,
the pen and listen
just
to it.
chat, dude.
Pretty cool. This is all voice stuff though. So if at any point you're in a loud area or a very private area and you don't want to interact out loud with your voice, that's where this projector comes in. So it seems crazy, but you activate it like that and then you just hold your finger out, your whole palm, and it becomes a projector screen for the laser projector.
Wait, I think
built
my
into
idea is
the
actually
pen.
really
So
good.
it takes a little practice, but eventually you get used to holding your hand up in just the right spot, and then the UI gets projected in this green 720p mini screen on your hand. So you basically use your hand, try to be as flat as possible, and then to interact with it, there are some movement
Okay, this is
gestures.
dog
so there's a
shit.
time of flight sensor that keeps track of movement, and you move your hand around kind of like rolling a marble around in your hand
Oh,
to select something.
absolutely
then
not.
pinch to select. You can then make a fist to go back, and then you literally push forward to move deeper
It's the
into the
same
menu.
thing
So this
as,
is like a 3D UI.
Dude,
This is
oh
obviously
my God.
very
Vision Pro.
brand new for people, but I think to be
Yo, chat, I guess I'm not schizo, chat. I swear, chat. Jazz, I'm gonna go take the bus. Oh! What's in front of me? What's in front of me? What's in front of me? Like, holy fuck, dude.
fair, it is pretty intuitive. I think if you get a quick 60-second lesson, you kind of already have learned all the things you need. When you first connect the booster to the pin, you can unlock it, and unlocking it with my pin is like this move your hand through space to select the numbers thing. It's literally like moving back and forth through a Rolodex of real
Oh
numbers.
my
So it's one of those
God.
like borderline magic things where the first time you see it, you kind of just get it and it clicks, even if it is a little fidgety and a little bit inaccurate and kind of slow. But that gets us into the review. So unfortunately, this thing is bad at almost everything it does, basically all the time. Where do I even start? So I guess first of all, okay, it's supposed to just answer questions, right? It can kind of do that sometimes, but one, it's often slow because most of these requests
It's like a jack of no trade, fucking master of worse.
And two,
You know?
it's often wrong because AI still can hallucinate and there are still issues with it just not understanding correctly or just saying it wrong. And that's not even mentioning server timeouts if you have a poor internet connection, which happens to me all the time in this studio. So when they do most of the demos, like on their websites and in their videos, they'll ask a question and then they'll let go and keep talking to fill the silence so it's not awkward as you wait for an answer and realize how long it is. But even on this fast studio
Just wait till there's like one is like less expensive and there's ads in between minute long. Fucking
Wi-Fi
phones.
here. Who designed the Washington Monument?
State Farm.
Finding designer. The Washington Monument was designed by Robert Mills, a prominent 19th century American architect from South Carolina. The construction was eventually completed
Okay.
by Thomas.
So you can just hold your hand up to put your answer on your hand and interrupt that it's talking so much. But even that was like a pretty good performance for the AI pin in ideal fast Wi-Fi conditions. But there are many, many times when I feel like it's way slower. And it seems like it goes to the internet for almost everything. I mean, there's a few queries I guess might be local, like what time is it?
11:42 a.m.
Like that's pretty fast. If I ask the battery life, you can tell me that pretty fast. But it feels like basically everything else is just shoveling it off to the cloud, not computing on the device, and it takes a while. But it's also just wrong all the time. Like I remember asking it days before the solar eclipse when the next eclipse was, and it said 2044. I asked it, what's some good Asian food in the area? And over again, it thought I said,
Chat.
what's the best ash for some reason? When is the next Nets game?
Finding next Nets game. The next Brooklyn Nets game is on Sunday, April 14th, but no specific opponent or location is provided.
I just Googled it. It says it's the 76ers, so that's kind of weird. What's the traffic to the Empire State Building from here?
Oh, GG, it's gonna take an hour.
Finding directions. Use the voice command feature of AI Pin to ask for traffic information to the Empire State Building, and it will provide you with the details you need.
I did.
What?
This stuff happens all the time. But then, speaking of battery life, really bad. and inconsistent, which is annoying.
Chat, guys, yeah, if it's already slow and stuff like that,
course.
right? If it's also inaccurate, has a high chance of not getting it right, trust me, you'll never use it. Guys, you guys, ask yourself, chat, how you use products and how you interact with this thing that you have. When there's a high chance of things not working, chat, after even a little bit of time, you stop doing it. You
Fine,
just
so
stop doing it.
It's already kind of bad enough that you
Don't
have
lie to yourself.
another device that you also have to charge every single day. But with this, it's actually more than that. You have to constantly babysit the battery and
Chat, if every time you plugged in your VR to play VR was one game, oh, I want to play VR today, it had a sync problem, it took like 15 minutes if I can figure it out, or some shit, at one point you just stop wanting to do it and you just stop playing it.
Swap out boosters and charge this
Literally.
thing and keep it charged multiple times per day. So like I said before, you get 2 of these things that come with it, and I've had a pin nuke through the entire booster battery in 2 hours while not really doing much of anything. I've also had it last like 4 hours while doing a whole bunch of, photos and videos and requests and laser stuff. And it's also just like constantly warm the whole time. Just all the time, which is a little bit concerning. I'll also say multiple times in various situations, I've had it just overheat for seemingly no reason and tell me to wait a while for it to cool down. I think the
Wait till it blows up.
heat problem is also amplified because of the gap created by whatever fabric is between the booster and the product that it is actively inductively charging. It is a lot of very impressive engineering, but wireless charging is notoriously inefficient and loses energy via heat, and that's what's happening in here all the time. So just the fact that it's warm, just this warm
So what about a
puff on my
pacemaker?
chest all day was just enough to never quite forget that I'm wearing it. Well, that and the weight. Look, it's well made. Like I said, it's really impressive hardware, but it's just a little, you see that little sag? It's just a little too heavy. In the same way that Vision Pro is just a bit too heavy, when you're wearing the thing, you just want to make it as light as possible. It's why a lot of this stuff is made of plastic. So when you decide to go aluminum instead, yeah, it's just a little too heavy. I feel like Humane in a lot of their videos, they've got all these thick fabrics and like heavy jackets, so it doesn't really pull down and sag nearly as much. But if you wear some lighter weight materials like I do, especially when it gets warm outside, this is really gonna start to be noticed.
I'm telling you, chat, the next gadget that I would get, chat, would be like a real life dash cam, okay? Where it's like, doesn't take any much battery or storage or anything at all, right?
Before.
And it's like, it just constantly film, and it's like, oh, wait, that was sick, but I missed it. And you click on your phone, and the last like 45 seconds to a minute, it saves and sends it to yourself or whatever. It'd be kind of cool. Like a GoPro, yeah, but it has to be wearable, and it has to be something that you don't have to worry about ever. It's like very something, real life shadow play. Like, boom, I just hit a clip, boom, but in real life.
And yes, there are some optional accessories that are lighter weight, but you never...
Chat, you see a cool car? Oh, I missed that. Yo, clip it, boom. And then you have the clip it.
Forget about it. This pin cannot set a timer. This pin cannot set an alarm. This notification light they put up at the corner here, it's there and it works, but it is basically out of my...
Oh, my bad, chat. I'm sorry, chat. Guys, instead of adding my idea, let's go with their idea then. What do I see? What am I seeing right now? Like, dude,
Peripheral
at least
materials
it's better than
you
this
never
shit. Are you
see
kidding
it.
me?
And, they also chose this corner for the light, which means it's designed to be worn on this half of the body, which is fine, and you get used to it there, but that's also exactly where most seatbelts go in the US anyway, so not their fault, just another annoying thing about using it. The photos look pretty bad, and the videos look even worse. They're squarish using it. The photos look pretty bad, and the videos look even worse. They're squarish in aspect ratio, very noisy, and they max out at 15 seconds. The hub that everything syncs with, for me, just randomly stops working, and I have to refresh it to get it to work again. The projector, as impressive as a technical achievement as it is, it's just not very readable. It's not particularly bright outdoors, and it gets dimmer the further from your hand it is because of physics. And unless I knew what those words were saying...
Chat, here's my actual thing about this, okay? It might be a bad take. I feel like if this was smaller and did one task and it was the best at it, right? Then it'd be good. If it did another task and it was the best at this one task, it'd be fantastic. It's bad at everything and doesn't have much.
Dang, I really can't read very much. And there are no apps. There just are no apps. So when you first sign up with your Humane account, you get to sync with 4 accounts. There are your Apple, Google, Microsoft, and Tidal. So the first 3 are basically for your contacts, and then the last one, Tidal, is the exclusive music partner. So there's no Uber access. There's no Spotify access. There's no WhatsApp. There's no calendar, no Gmail, none of that stuff. It's just, it doesn't have, I can't book a flight. I can't buy something on Amazon. It just will not do any of that stuff that I just do on my phone. So I know I've said like a bunch of the downsides and the problems this device has, but I really genuinely think the biggest problem this pin is going to have is that
The phone is just better at everything.
smartphones are kind of OP.
Better.
Like
Yeah.
that's the number one thing I've reminded myself from the week of using this pin, trying to get it to do
Chat.
stuff, is that
Chat. Here's in my opinion, chat, as a user,
I
the
knew
only
that
problem with
was
a cell phone, chat, the
one
only
of
problem that I have with a
those
cell phone, the only thing
smartphones always better
is
at
this.
anything and all of these gaming bullshits.
I think the action, chat, of going to your pocket and doing this, right, is still a lot. I know I sound lazy, but genuinely, chat, just having to pick it up and open it, if you want to open camera or whatever, I think if there was something cool that can kind of bridge that gap. Oh, dude, what about the watch? What about the... Not... I'm serious though, dude. I'm telling you. Guys, we are creatures of convenience and laziness and speed. It's what... If it takes energy to do something, the reality is, chat, you will not do it.
smartphones are
If it does something kind of cool, okay, and it's not cool enough, you won't take your phone out and take a picture. My idea of the picture thing is fucking so smart.
not going anywhere
No, it
anytime
isn't.
soon. And I think a lot of the comments online have already picked up on this, even without testing and using the pin, which is, okay, there seems like a lot of overlap between what this is and what a smartphone can do. But everything that this pin does, a modern smartphone does better and faster and easier and in higher quality and just better in every way. Like your smartphone obviously takes better pictures and videos and you can frame things more easily. Of course, a phone can call and text people more easily. You can use it in more places, loud places, private places, use it with literally
Okay, hold
any
on.
outfit.
Alright, one
Also, a
pause.
phone, like
Chat, guys, a lot of videos we watch that are entertaining in chat. You know what they are? You know what they are? They're dash cam or they're fucking like police body cam footage or whatever, right? What if there was something that just was really small that could do that, dude? Like, can you think about that? Like
a
you can have your own thing,
webcam.
and it's like nothing.
you can quickly Google things.
Like
It's
a
faster than
webcam.
Chat,
back.
man.
And of course, it can email people and use all kinds of app experiences. Do you know what happens when you
Every
try to
time
just
I think of
send someone
taking a picture of something cool, chat thinks you're just gonna be a creep and take pictures of boobies without knowledge. Ew, dude.
a picture from the AI pin? You already know how to do it on your phone. With the AI pin, okay, you take the picture, then you either try this with your voice or you pull up the picture, which is just a green 720p JPEG on your hand. I guess that's a good enough preview, sure. You go to send it, you pick your contact, or type in the whole phone number with the gestures. Eventually you go to send, and it has its own internet connection, and it sends a link to view the picture in the Humane web portal. Like, the difference in how easy, how frictionless that is here versus here, it's not even close. And there are honestly many times where I'd be trusting this pin. Like, I'm reviewing it, I'm living that life, I'm using it, and
Hold
I'd
on.
ask it
Yeah,
something.
it is a good
and
video,
I'd
I enjoy
wait
it.
so long, and my phone would just be sitting right there where I could just pick it up and Google the answer in the time it takes me to get hopefully the right answer on the pin. It's just, phones are OP. Look and tell me what this is. Or I'll just do this, I guess. Ah. It's a Cybertruck.
Okay, hold on. Genuinely though, I know you can do this, but
Loved the Vegas street.
not every person out there is that fast and knows that this even exists and does it. This is like guys, this is a little tech god that knows about all the fucking tech out there, all whatever, chat. Guys, okay, chat, if you want to do this right now, you're not gonna be able to do it. Do it now. Do it right now. Do this right now. A good chance. The reality is, you are not you.
Or I'll just do this, I guess.
Oh my god. That's like, chat, you guys are so annoying. This is like saying to like everybody out there, dude, you don't have your XMP profile enabled on your RAM, dude? Just overclock your RAM, dude. It's obvious. Okay, dude. Okay, yes, you should, and it's simple, and it's the simplest thing to do out there. The reality is, the grand mass majority of people don't have it, don't do it, don't know about it, don't take the shortcut for it. That's just how people consume technology, unfortunately. Dude, if it takes a lot of effort and knowledge and you have to learn it, people don't do it. You guys say that I'm wrong, yet you have Apple, you have an iPhone. The sole reason why iPhone even exists to this day is because it's fucking simple and people just go, open the phone app, text, instead of just going Android, hacking device, log it in, do the CAPTCHA, watch 3 ads, flip the phone, tap your head. Holy shit, dude. That's just how people consume technology, dude.
Man. Come on.
Cybertruck.
Stop
Photo
farming.
is of a Cybertruck, an electric pickup truck produced by Tesla.
Yep.
You know, I'm
also,
right
I
about
gotta
this.
say, when I say phones are OP, like
know-
screens in your hand, so sick. Just for the last like 10% of any UI, like you can get almost all the way there with just your voice interaction. But let's say you call an Uber and you say, take me to the studio from an Uber, even if it could do that, which it can't, but let's say it could. And as you're waiting, you're like, I'm gonna just go grab a snack from this Starbucks on the corner. How do you adjust your pickup location with this? Just that friction of I could
Bro,
just
we
do it in
don't
2
need
seconds
more
on my phone.
convenience for quickly capturing moments. What you gonna do, be 80 years old and rewatch your 2 million videos of your life? Now you gonna still be scrolling TikTok just with no teeth. Get a film cam and make true memories.
Boy, that's so wrong. Bro, you know that I watch my memories on my pictures like every fucking like couple of days? Dude, memories is all we have. As people, memories it's all you have. Like your entire life, your entire head, all you are is memories and time. And if you can capture more of that and store more of it, right? You have more to rewatch and relive. That's just what it is, dude. Why do you think it's so sad that people have like dementia and fucking Alzheimer's, dude? Because they lose the one thing that makes everything hold its fucking fabric, dumbass.
In other videos, he said, with the people that put their phone up, and he doesn't just enjoy the thing without putting your fucking phone up. But now he's saying the opposite. What is he doing, dude?
Or buying
What is he
something
doing?
online is another one. I've seen a lot of demos where someone's like, plan me a trip to Europe, plan me an expedition. I don't even want to buy detergent online on this because I need to check all the ratings and the titles and make sure I'm ordering the right one. I do not trust that with just my voice. But I think most critically, for the AI assistant part, I actually love the idea of a virtual assistant that you can talk to like a human. Like this is something we've been chasing for years with Google Assistant
No.
and Siri and Alexa.
Chat.
We already
And now
have
with
that,
this new
man.
form
You
factor,
can get it
Guys,
for free.
chat. That's it, chat. Guys, I'm doing a patent. I'm doing it, chat. I will make a fucking product, okay? Where it's just a fucking wearable small camera. You can barely say it's kind of cool and stylish, whatever. You put on, right? And it's IRL shadow play. We can have a replay. So if you go outside and some fucking weirdo, like some homeless is, you look like a dumb fuck, whatever. When you go home and they say, yo, this guy, I saw this fucking tweet that I did, and he said this. Oh shit, wait, I have a clip. Look, boom, because I clipped it through IRL shadow play. I have a clip.
AI in a box that can be with you everywhere, maybe that can deliver even better on that specific promise. But the thing about a good assistant is it needs to know everything about you. That's even true with a human assistant. Like it needs to know your schedule. It needs
My brain, all I can think of, chat, is throwing a brick. It's just, I'm done. I'm sorry.
to know where you go every day. It needs to know who you talk to, who your preferences are personally and for products. Like it needs to know everything about you. And your smartphone already knows a lot of things about you. But this is a standalone device that doesn't talk to your phone, and so it doesn't know any of the things about you that your phone knows. So just from that, it's already at such a massive disadvantage for the smartphone for being helpful. I mean, you can do what I did, fully immerse yourself for several days straight and tell it to remember everything. And
go to your pictures on your phone. Your backups. It's so fun.
It will always have.
Actually, it's sad. Don't do it.
And that's not even mentioning this. Like I said, it has its own phone number, and so I come up with a title for this video. But I will say, at one point, my working title for this was, "This product is either the dumbest thing ever, or I'm an idiot." Because yes, it's really, really
interesting. Yeah. No, this makes you look like a fucking creep. This is fucking weird. Okay. Okay, stop saying, oh dude, just do this then. This is odd. When you see somebody like this, dude, you know that they're up to something fucking devious, okay? When somebody does this shit to you, chat, okay, you need to fucking book it. Stop talking, stop doing whatever, get the fuck out. Oh, I've seen this, chat. Oh, I've seen that. No, a wearable would just be like a little dot, dude. It's just a little dot. It's just a little dotty dot.
No.
Yeah, I've seen this already. We've just seen this already.
Do you need a hand with that, darling? XQ creep.
Funny how they happen in video, then they get sent the light treatment. Yeah, because, I mean, I think the technology, what it does, is something you don't really see a lot, and it offers something that we haven't seen generally in multiple facets. Even though it's trash, this doesn't do anything that nothing else does. Like, nothing. It doesn't innovate.
Oh.